welcome to this very wonderful conversation. A conversation that is actually going to cut across the era we live in this day. As I'm telling you that something really must happen. So after this conversation, something had to happen. What has to happen is so much that you cannot bear because it's not even what is described as major issue. I'm not going to be struggling to talk like a tree or stick or whatever human think in their head. I want to thank you, the Lord. That is very unfortunate. I cannot become what human says, the God who created them that I am. I'm not one of them. Angels are different from you, but they are human. I'm telling you. It's better, it's a high time you know that angels are what? Angels are human. But just that you see them of more spirit than what? What you expect. Because if there is no angel as human, where come the ones who visited Abraham and Sodom and Gomorrah? Do you understand what I'm saying? At least that alone is okay. As for that one, they came as what? Flesh. That is the time they said, you are aware that he has foretold, why do you cry and cry unto what? He will come down. Now, let's not even talk about that one. Of this day, I said the book of Revelations and the number 4. This number, I achieved it out of a mystery before displaying here. You can see the code range over here. This code range, the 35, the 23, the 58, the 13, before I put a 4 over there. Yes, I won't tell you the meaning. The meaning is what I'm saying or talking to you or sharing with you somebody right now. And this, as you can see, TIHR 7. You have to know why. All these have a meaning. So these are the secrets of things that you are told, you have to be taught by that person who brought it. So if there's a philosophy, if you have to study it, if you have to approve of it, whether you like it or not, it is approved. So that if those of you who choose not to understand what is here, you are the ones they call illiterates. So that those who also want to say, oh, it's really good. Like, if it's not wasted, it's not too bad to learn or to give yourself a time or try to know something that is even in this code. Of course, this is how they call or describe things mysteries. You know, for what you don't know about this number is what we say is a mystery. Now, if I come out now, because I created these things right now, and they have something in Revelation. And in this time, or at the era of this generation, I want to say, or era, the era in which we are or living, if I speak artistically, you can know what I'm saying. Somebody has entered this body and I have to take the person off. But I won't waste time on even this thing by describing to you. So that it is better. You can see where I even describe something here again, R4. This R4 is of this number you are seeing, but it stands for Revelation what? The book of Revelation 4. As for this one, I have to tell you. So this is how we learn. So if not, or not until I tell you, you will never know. Or not until a spirit or an angel from me or from my kingdom comes to show you what I have done here. That I need that someone understands something I've done in the secret. Let me see who the spirit or who the faithfulness connect with. This is where you begin to develop something. So for you to even say there is a God or there is a creator or there is a Lord or a holy one, this is all that makes the whole kingdom or a ruler or a creator. I have to create this. Out of my own works, I created it again. And now I need to tell you about, like I need to tell somebody about it, or I need to tell someone about what I have done. But it is they that are walking in faithfulness with me. They will probably be given this meaning. Or the angels will take them to in visions or reality or things actually. You know, all that I'm saying right now is something that you are living in or dwelling on in this day. So this number 4, I have to tell you, this number 4 is ruling today. I don't have to know about anybody. I don't have to conjure anything from any angel or for anyone to tell me. It is because I'm already that person, so I know that thing. And that thing is that until I create, you never know what is creation. So I have to do this by telling you what is now here. So many people will go and open books or any book or just anything and say they are reading. So that they boast and tell you that they have been given because they have gone to what? A theologian, like a theory of what? How do you even put it? Yeah. I want to say if you have gone to what? A school of whatever. Yeah, that's what I simply want to say. A school of whatever. So you put the of and thing over there. There's numbers. This is what the white man will do, and then they give it a code. Like, or anybody else. I don't want to say a white, but you should know that angels are what I'm referring to as white. And the angels are the people you are seeing as whitewash. The brony, the Akwesi bronies. In that place. The US, you see people who are white. Some of them, they are whiter. Even in their own race, they are white and whitish. And other colors. And some of them, you even describe them as, oh, white but red instead. And that you see some are typical red. So that you can't just say red or fair. That is different. So when you produce something and you give it a code, the same spirit that made you brought it is that same way you close it. So I seal it with this. So until I tell you what is here and what you should be looking at in this world now as it is. You can see that the number, it started from 35. It went to 23. It went to what? 58. And came to what? 13. It started from this number. So this, even to say, if I have to say wave, or I have to weigh something like the sound of all this, you can see that it's really sound. And the same time is the spirit, is the energies, like energy, and the result of the energies is here. And the result of the energy is what has opened to what? The book of Revelation. So to achieve this R4, or the number 4 itself, is the book of Revelation. We are going to use this. And now this 4 is going to tell us what is of this day and this year. This year. The year, to be precise, in this part, if I use this 4 and decode, or I don't want to say we are decoding, because already, if I have done the thing, I have created something, I have formed something, it is what? The Lord who has done it by His Spirit. It's a mystery. So I want to unveil the mystery, or I want to expand what is within, or what is a mystery. And the mystery is this, so that you won't go and be learning such thing in places other than coming to the right place. You know what I'm saying? Let me show this so that as the numbers display, so you can see that I am. I need to show you on the screen myself. I've told you every time I want to appear on the screen, they said until they make it black. That is why they said the devil or the enemy can hide you from seeing even light. Because they want to cover your face, or they want to cover you like you have a total darkness. Yeah. Even the Lord Himself, the Lord by Himself, He had what? A kind of darkness that He calls. Darkness, He created it. He also have a cloud that will what? Cover you, so that it shade, or give you a shade from being scorched from the angels that are fire, flame over there. So if you are born on Sunday, you're already carrying the fire of what? The sun up there. And the flame reaching us down here is this that you claim is heat. So that they that are truly given by birth and by natural or by creation, they are born of this day. Yes, they are born on a particular. So all this that you don't know is a creation the Lord had actually come out with. Yes, Bilal, I'm coming. I see a friend request you sending right now. So I want to just simply say that all these are the mysteries contained in the Bible or the book or the Holy Scriptures or wherever, in any book that is talking about what? A creator, is because most of them are inspired by what? By the Spirit and what? And the world that has been created or presented to you, that you should learn and understand this world so that you now do things and go beyond what you are just limited to. For when you have no knowledge of such a place you live in, you cannot create anything out of even the source or resources of things available to you. So you can have many people enjoy those things, but you will lack knowledge and not also do the best thing you have to. So let's go quickly. Let me increase something here now. Now let me take you straight to how. I have to only give you the result of what is on the screen like this as it is. Yeah, it should be just what it is over there. So that you understand that if someone codes something or put in something, this is the meaning of coding. So if I keep this in for eternity, it will remain what it is unless I give you the mystery. Or you are led by the Spirit to know what I put in this, or to know how I achieve all these things. Then I can say truly, I have taught you. It means that the Spirit Himself, or the Spirit, or my greatest, or my presence has truly loved you by showing you that way that no man understand, but you understand. Because if what I've written here, no prophet in the world can know what I'm saying. Except I say that, oh, there be a prophet that or in whom I delight. Or there be a person, even not being a prophet, just any, or there be an angel who knows already. Because before I did this, he is doing with me. Or that I am saying that as soon as I finish this work, I put in before him. And so he would know about it. But this is the case where I'm even saying that no man knows it. You know why? There's a reason why Christ said that even not the angels in heaven knows it. They know it, but they don't know the specific date. It's as you know that there will be an end, but you don't know when it's an end. Because the one who created this whole world by his authority, he keeps it in that authority of law. That until he speaks, or that until a time he's hidden, or a frame that he has given, or he has removed a seal, or unveiled a seal before something else happens. This is all that they understand to be. Maybe they don't know when, that day. Yeah, that's why Christ could refer to that. But it doesn't mean anybody or nobody knows the mind of him. You say why? That's why you have to be that person. Let me try to speak my language one more time because I don't have to shout. I'm not talking to the world at large to somewhere, but I'm speaking that if there be any life or human breathing life, at least you can hear me. I'm not supposed to shout. The enemy, who is not learned, has always wanted to come into you so that they call it manipulation. So when you want to produce or pronounce a word and they cause any corruption, you cannot produce the word. You cannot produce the answer of that thing. You cannot produce the result of things you have actually had to spend time on. That's how come most people are school dropouts. You don't know. So some of them, you don't have to blame them, and many of them is just as it's in line with what God has said, or by his angels, his ministering spirit. So that when the spirit is available to you and you don't know, they'll cause all things and you wouldn't understand. And no prophet will understand because that prophet is not an angel. And that angel is also not what? Of service to what? To that prophet. So such things will only happen to you. And when it happens and nobody understands, the best person that can win it at that moment is the wrong person, which is your enemy. Who is the enemy? The one who didn't wish you well. So when it falls in line with his works, then he has won over. Yeah, he's gone victory over you. Whether victory is won after or before, he has achieved his what? Goal or purpose. You don't have to have such things happen because if I want to speak my own language, English language right now, you'll see that many things want to set in. So until I throw out billions and trillions of things out of my body because I have to lose all of them out there and I power myself in another way. This is an energy of the angel, myself the angel. Yeah, so because if you had known me in physical appearance or spiritual, you should know how I work and behave. When I have to be fired, you know that the sun is scorching you already because of your sin. Why do you talk again? Why do you produce what word? If I am born on Sunday, and in this world, you are not a scholar to know that Sunday born is the leader in the world, then what else can make you a leader? Nothing in this world. Nothing. I clap it up. Nothing can make you great unless a great person makes you a great person. Nobody can make you a great person. Nobody can make you a creator except the creator. So quickly, let's use this scripture here. So if you know better, then let someone know. If you truly have to say you know better, you prove it by works. Yeah, it's by the works. So that if you need to say me like this, I will appear before you in this format. You want to know that there's a big man before you before. How? That's why God would have crowned us and have clothed us. So if you think it's Satan who clothed me like this, then I have won. If you think it's a God that you know, or a God that the world is not aware of, that clothed me, he has won. And I have won because I didn't fall on the side where it is destroying everything. I wasn't consumed. No matter what, I have gone in the world after this world and returned. I have still not been consumed. Why? Because this is proven enough to be truth. And it's beyond truth. So I might just do one of these for you to know. Listen here, somebody. So that if you need to respect human of the Lord, integrity, don't look for it anywhere on the store. It is here right here on the screen. So in Revelation, how I got this, you can see that before I did this thing and achieve the result, I have to make all things put together, and then I arrange the code, and then I code it. You will never understand unless I show you how I did it. But the result is what you shall know, maybe, because it's going to take place in the world and in the spirit. So in either way, you are to experience it. And I've already delivered energy into the world today. I have already healed what I would. I have second from the enemy. You have won, because that little minute again will take everything and change it. He wouldn't want you to have even a token of a thing. So when you grab that token, you have won already. That little thing, so that you were told that don't give the devil a chance, else he will take a mile away from you, and you grabbing it back, it will be so hard that you can't have it. The scripture tells you, such as I have just, you know, don't go open any book. You know, when you are given the Bible or the book or the scripture like this, you will never have, you can't find it, because you don't know where that thing has been placed or coded. It has been arranged by human. I did that, also use that as an opportunity to go and memorize scriptures, and you only come and stand before you and reprove the scriptures without the works as what? Evidence of the spirit. So that they only do such things, and you also trust, some of you, you are ruined by the little thing that people say are the poor on you. You think that is all you need, eh? Wow, it's amazing. Now let's quickly go for this part of the scripture, and then so for us to open the book of Revelation, I have to achieve it. And how the thing came out to being Revelation, you don't even know. So all this, unless the Spirit is telling you that they will be with you, they will be your testimony. Because the answers you need, it will come from them. And you yourself. Because when they offer you and you are not a part of, you can't achieve it. So that some of you, you are only there and somebody bring you I bring you a cooked food, eat. And you don't know how to cook. I don't know how I did it. And I have to be of this same person to cook and give you. You don't know what I've done. Let's quickly move on. I don't have to waste time. Okay. So in Revelation, Revelation chapter number. So this is all that you need of this era. To know the one leading these days, this generation, I'm telling you, is the same person presenting to you what you are hearing. No prophet in the world is moving the era or this generation. I'm telling you. They can do signs and wonders, greater things, big things, but they don't have this. But I told you, somebody wrote the Bible, a God that ever existed, or a God that is a Lord and warrior, or a God that is holy. Somebody did wrote to you, or somebody did write to you. Let me put it that way so that it won't be negative. So someone did write to you. How we get it? And so you are only saying that you are being presented with such as an opportunity greatest, that you are to read out to people, and you are not the one who have been sent. If you have been sent by this Lord or this Creator, you will receive of Him direct, not through another man. This one is not impartation. It's not impartation here. If you already carry the power and the presence of the Lord, as you speak by the power of creation, that let there be light and there be a light, or let there be healing into this vessel or this channel or this media or through this my system, there should be a healing. And I, the one saying it should be healing, I with my spirit and my presence, I witness the healing already. I'll be the first person to witness it before it. So that is why, as it healed in the system, I will first be healed of that system. So if I am not healed, that thing is not healed. Because the only way it can be evident and testimony of the truth that it has been healed, unless I myself, I tend. I have to be, by that moment, I'll be that thing to know the state and the health of that thing. That is why for the spirit, anything at all can pass through it. Him. And anything that has been written down, as a spirit grab it now in flesh, it becomes living. That's how it is. Because it's putting the same spirit that's communicated it back into itself. So Revelation chapter 4, verse 8. Let's go. Okay, we're going to take verse 9. There's a reason why I got to 9. Let me open the other side because I have something more. Let me see if I had given myself. Um, okay, it's the same, right? Yeah, it's the same. All right, so let me check one thing here. Talk about something really powerful. Yeah, so the verse 7. Uh-huh. So there is a code here. Where is it? On the other screen. Okay, you that is so Revelation chapter 4. So chapter 4, verse 7. So as soon as I achieve that particular result, so look at it, we'll take this later. Revelation chapter 4, verse 7. I did not just get up and then begin to open to books. No. At the end, I'll put it to what? To use from the book, the same book that is keeping the holy name or the that is not possible or is not done. It is done already. That is the world I am creating that you don't know. You are not a part of. You won't be a part of me. It's better I show you this. That is my truth. So Revelation chapter 4, verse 7, it says that today, if you know that you are in the era of lion, you don't know what lion he's talking of. And the second beast, like a calf. You know what is a calf. And the third beast had a face as a man. You see that? What shall the Lord create and not also make it look like this and that? He, the Lord, knows best, so we are doing it. You don't know. Because all that I've done now, how do you think you are? Some of this reason, for obvious reason, I'll finish before some of you have vision or dreams. And that is now going to what manifest. But with me, I speak it up that I need it speedily than anything else. So I don't need that anyone receive it or receive it, not that I have it work. No, it should be myself. So when I finish this work, I'll be the same person to receive it. And that's why you should know that there's difference in the heavens. And he said again, and the fourth beast was like a flying eagle. So you can see that of all that I have said right now, I pick up this four from a result of what? The numbers I display over there. I can see that you also, that movement. The number I show you up there on the screen, I show you that it did not just big as a result of what? Getting up, I said, I know I had to read Bible, no. Or I have to dive in or dig into things. No, that's not how it happened. I have to sit down right now and do certain things, and we put it in that Bible or in the book, and you see that's what we are doing today. Whatever I speak with my mouth, let it be made known, but open it, and you will see it. Or you and I will sit down, and I'll decode it, or I'll put it to anything, and you'll see that thing. Wherever we apply it, you apply over there. So that whatever is not applied, or that is not working or receiving, that is not the will of Him. And so you must know His will. So to have it done and see it also written, it means that as for the book of the testimony of this Bible or the scriptures is true. They are living. We are. I am that person. Because I don't think anybody should tell me on this calendar we did it. No. What I've done, if I put it on something and you are now the spirit or led by spirit or angels, then you can see that you understand those things. When you see the number, you will know it. You will know things. You will know it. You begin, and wherever you apply that number, it's going to work. So it says what? And it says what? And the fourth beast was like what? A flying eagle. You can see that the four that I achieved, somewhere out of what? The number 35, the number 23, and the number 58, and the number 13, and that result 4. And it result to that number 4. And how do you think you should have number 4? And you use that to open the book of Revelation number 4. And then you use the T7, the T7. You use the T7. The T7 represents something. If I don't want to tell you, I won't tell you. But what you need to know is how I did this thing, and you are seeing this same result. How do you think you should put it together, or like just blend this thing that it works so well? So that the T7, I just said that is the verse 7. I just have to open the place of what? 7. So 7 also stand in for something different in another area. When you apply the past, present, and the one talking about it, that is the same person. When you have anything that will be able to give reference of truth, of what you didn't know, because you have not lived. Let's say who is up to this age, 2023. Who among you is living to that effect, to say that you were there when they said it. But to him or who was given, that was there, and you didn't know that he is still that person living on this day. He's the one telling you. So that I speak and we will find it written. So that this element, let me just put this thing as element. Putting it as an element, we have four things even in the text. 4 things. He talks of a lion. He talks of what? A calf. He talks of what? A face of a man. So man is also a part of it. He talks of what? A flying eagle. There are 4 different creatures here. And when you look at it, you see that every one of them is a wild creature. Yes. And then, when you consider it, the book of Revelation 4 had opened the book of what? Revelation with result 4 again. Meanwhile, we are reading from verse 7. How do you think you can open verse 7 and you are seeing the result of 4? And we did not just do Revelation chapter 4, verse 4. But we have to choose otherwise the time. This is decoding the times we are living now. So to say that, to know the time we are living in now is a whole hard work. But it's of the Spirit. So that you won't say that, what is the time? You just ask yourself time and you think it's 12 or you think it's 7. That is not the time. Until you put it to use before you know what is in the time. It's not about the time you have been scheduled to going to do something for someone. That is not the time. You are abusing the time instead. Yeah, I'm telling you that. So let's go by this and quickly I have to. And let's move with this. Now we can say, because we have achieved the result of what opened the book of Revelation and has 4 elements here, let's continue till we get to the verse 9. The verse 9. And we'll continue from there. I just wanted to understand something here. So as we go on, and it says what? And the 4 beasts, that's verse 8. So the number 8 is of something, but the main thing is this. We achieved the 4 in the verse 7. And the 4, before we also get to what? The 4, it has to also be from a result of something else. But put together, we are seeing that 4 is giving a testimony of what? 4. I hope we can get it. So that when you speak 10,000 words from your mouth unknown, and you open it into work, it works. Like I'm breaking the seal of what is hidden. That's why I'm saying the mystery of the times. And this is it. To know what we are living in today. And that today is this. And this today is the same thing ruling till that end of this probably year. And it's still going to work, but it will be another kind of situation that will make it happen. But you have to continue to that level. And this is it. And he said, and the 4 beasts had each of them 6 wings about him. And they were what? And they were full of what? Eyes within. So not that you have just 1 eye or 2 eyes. No. The eye within, it means that your blood is seeing. Your blood can see. Your bone can see. Your fingernail can see. Your hair can see. Your nose is seeing. Your mouth is seeing. Your ear is seeing. Any part of your body, whether it's inside or outside, is seeing, because seeing the thing is, where would that thing appear and you won't find it? Or if you are truly the light, so that your light truly can see all the things. And it says what? So the full of what? Eyes within. And then it says again, and they rest not day and night. So when you see someone carrying his work or business about doing it in the Lord every day or every night, or doing it day and night, don't go out there and say the person is crazy or mad. You have been given work to do. So if the Spirit has not located you, just allow it to happen the way it is. I'm hopeful that the Lord will change this situation one day. And so they did what? And they rest not day and night. saying, look at what they kept doing. What they kept doing all day, all night. That is day and night. This is what they kept doing. Saying what? Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty, which was and is to come. So you see that the number 4 alone has given you the beginning, the one who created the world. That no man knows, except they that be with him. And the one that is of this day, that is not also of the time, sometime yet to come. All this you don't know. He will always come, the Lord will always come and create and go again. Then he put himself in that mystery again. And he will go and be enjoying his life or spirit. So you see, the same person that was, he is, and he is to come. And he's the one presented to you this update, so that you won't tell me, I tell you this in the right way, in the right way of the times. Then I will see what I'm saying. Where do you think it's possible? Then who shall he also testify that he also came and unveiled it truth? And it worked. He didn't fail. Then I didn't fail too. Now verse 9. Listen, somebody, verse 9 says, and when those beasts give glory. So what they were doing was what? There was glory. So you see, to know glory, today you have known why there is glory. And to have the purest Bible form or the purest Holy Scripture is when you are seeing it in Revelations. It is like it's supposed to come from the Spirit. And when you decode what is of Spirit, that is not known, what is like this, and which is to come. And somebody who also is here is now also putting today's work together, and you are seeing the result of the past and the time to come, and telling you what you are living in now. Okay, again. And he said, so giving holy, 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 Lord God Almighty. That thing they kept doing day and night is what? Glory, giving glory. Because you could not take night from them nor day from them. They have used their time fully for these things. To give what? So this glory. Something that you kept on doing and doing, and you are doing it forever. Wow. It is what? Giving glory. And what? And honor. So as you keep doing it without fault, the honor, that is honor. Without the fault is the honor given. And thanks to him that sat on the throne, who liveth forever and ever. You can see what is happening. So that when you get to verse 10, the 24 is telling you something. Already listen. Listen to somebody. Listen to somebody. So you can see that the 4. Look at it. The 4 even is what? Separated. The 4 is standing on itself. The 4 is alone and the 20 is alone. Listen. He says, for the 4 and 20 elders fall down before him that sat on the throne and worship him what? Him that liveth forever and ever. And cast their crowns before the throne, saying, so as you take your heart, your crown, yourself, and whatever make you a leader or ruler, he that made you that leader or ruler, and you giving back to him his glorious peace, his holiness, his authority that is given to you, when giving back to him what he has given you. Wow, that is when you are doing it well. For when he give you nothing, you can give him nothing either, I'm telling you. So listen, now verse 11 says what? This is what they also did afterward, even putting the kind of crown like a king. So that when you come before me today, you say, as for today, I have seen the highest, so I'm not a king. Even though I'm a king, but I have to show why I'm not a king today. For you seeing the greatest, you can never be that greatest unless he himself makes you what? Greatest. That shows how you've done something that no man can do. That shows how you've delivered, how nobody can also get that same result. Listen, he says what? Thou art worthy, O Lord, to perceive glory and honor and power. Perceive means to receive something, you receive it. So if I didn't say receive, the Spirit knows better. So they said what? To perceive it. You don't even know how they say perceive. When you receive and the word receive is corrupt, they will change it to what? Perceive. Because you don't know that you only change what here. What do you need to change? You only do something and you change. But it doesn't change the whole thing. It is rather perfecting it. You say, oh, you haven't received this today, so you are cursed, or you are cursing someone today. But to receive, you can understand that to receive carries something. It means that you are taking something physically. But to perceive means that it's right before you. So everything is presented before you. You don't need to even say you receive. You have to see it live before you. So if I put it in the term perceive, they know better because the one who is seeing is the one talking. So it says perceive. So he has seen this. That's why it will have to be a point where Christ says he sees, like he's doing, or he does what he sees his Father perform, or that he do. So this is where you can see it. And who do you think you know about what I'm saying? If not for what I'm making known to you and how, the times you are living in. So that if I say the times you are living in, someone go out there and say they are prophesying what? When you prophesy someone to be pregnant, is it a prophecy? Is this a news? That is not a news. So it's not a prophecy to us. So that perfection is doing what is of perfection. Because you cannot say you know the mind of God. Of all that you've been telling that you say God said, the Lord said, it's not true. I'm telling you, you don't know anything. If I decode, if I have time to eat and have my freedom, to sit always as it has always been, that I've always delivered it. If I do it, I would have really given you the result of what you prophesy, not what you think it will be as a result to someone. Most of the things you are the manipulated. You are manipulating it. Most of it is your spiritual fathers who are doing it. So how is this a prophecy? Why is it prophecy about it? Why not come and prophesy that it should rain? There we know you have been given truly by original source. If there be no truth, or if there be no seed or fruit of what you prophesy in the nation or the nature of the Lord Almighty, or by the heavens to display, where do you think you were given? So thou art worthy, O Lord, to I wouldn't say there is to perceive glory and honor. You can see what I'm doing now. It's because I am right there. So already for you to see this, because even before you receive something, you must have seen it. So what? To perceive glory. I won't say receive, because the receive, I tell you, you corrupt it in the world. Yet before you receive, let me even not go there, to corrupt the things. So to perceive glory and honor and power. For thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they are and were created. You can see. So whatever I do, if the Lord have no delight in it, if the Lord himself is not involved, it is days you are doing damage, total distraction. Thank you very much, you all, for staying here. I wouldn't take so much time again because I wish to be doing the thing by short time. But you know, when they want talkative always do talking. The one who is saying it, not as they see. Because I wouldn't say I see it. Where do we even see it? But reading or carving or making known to you. This is what we say, making known to you. I'm not reading to you. So making known to you is different. Because if I just want to read, I'll read it a way different. Even reading, I will look for an angel of my type, like to read it in a more fluent, in a different way. But this one I'm making known to you. Every word stands for something here. That's why I cannot just say I'm reading over or printing or reprinting it. I'm making known to you. Thank you so much. I'll take a leave of you right now. Thank you so much for your stay and understanding. Share the broadcast with whoever. Look, whether you share it or not, I will eat. Whether I share it or not, I'll be in my new heavens. Whether I share it or not, I'll be in my US. I'm telling you, my work is global, so I'll need to be traveling everywhere. So if you think I have nowhere to travel, I travel in the country Ghana. I move here and there. If I don't have anything doing, I'll go on the street as an angel. You know, it is foretold. If you don't know it, the spirit of the Lord move to and fro. You don't understand, so it's another work. To move to and fro is a work, it's a whole work. That's why some people could not stand even 30 minutes or 1 minute. Some of them too, they imagine how long somebody can be standing. Then they say, no, as for you, you can't do it. You can do it, like the police or military. When they are posted somewhere and they are posture over there, you can see they're long standing. Thank you so much. No waste, no need of time to waste. If you don't know the one who is the police, the military, the security, the spiritual police, the spiritual soldier, the angel of the Lord himself, then what? Who else? The CID, the CIA, the whatever. Thank you so much. I will come on your way next time in the next few minutes. May you also have this wonderful moment to share with your broadcast and your sharing partners. Thanks.